What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another Green Tea Chronicle movie review. So, in this review, I really want to talk about these four things that stood out the most in Godzilla vs. Kong that made the movie so good. And to start it off, first of all, and just to kind of give some spoilers and go into detail, the little girl Jaya. Now, she uses sign language because she's deaf. And so, with Godzilla being that he cannot talk, she felt that, hey, why not teach him sign language? And she kind of sees herself establishing this little unique relationship with him. So now that they can communicate, she can also kind of feel his presence. She can understand him more by, just feeling the vibration of his emotions and even through his heartbeat. Now, I really like that about the movie. It makes it unique in its own little way and it starts the conversation going. But aside from that, the part that we really it's, looking forward to, the battle, the fight between Godzilla and Kong, it kind of made you question this certain scene in the movie. Now, in the beginning, the critics when the movie's coming on, they show you that Godzilla, he has the atomic breath. Now, what made me question this certain scene in the movie is dealing with when they fight, their last battle. And when some might say that Godzilla defeated Kong. Well, I don't really think that he defeated Kong. I think that he just wanted him to just fall back for a minute. He needed to weaken him to kind of get him out of the way so he can get down to real business and handle what it is that he really came there for. See, in the beginning, when Godzilla was so determined to make it to that part of the river where they had Kong chained and everything on the flat of the ship, it's like he already had sensed that something was there that didn't belong there. And his protective senses is what led him in that direction. But the first person that he came up on just so happened to be Kong, and that's why they end up battling it out. But it wasn't, supposed to be initially the fight between those two. It just so happened to be that in the movie. Now, that's just my theory of it all. I'm a huge Godzilla fan and I love Kong. Now, the scene again where they're fighting and Kong, he seems defeated. He's on his back. Godzilla has his feet on his chest. And then they have the face to face, when they roaring at each other. The thing about it is, and I love that, I just love it all. I'm like a kid when it comes to watching Godzilla. The thing about it is that why didn't Godzilla kill Kong? He had the chance to do that with the atomic breath, but he didn't. He didn't even use, the fire beam to just completely destroy him in that moment. He let him live. The question is why? It's because he knew that that's not who he came there for. It's like his senses, it quickly reminded him that this is not your enemy. This is not who you really want to, go against. But at the same time, you're doing what you have to do to get him out of the way. Now, with both of them being heroic creatures and they're protective of, their surrounding, of course, they're going to wreak havoc on everything around them and cause a lot of destruction. And that made good for the movie. So it had to happen, and that's what we came there for. So I'm not complaining about them fighting. However, I am glad that the movie ended the way it did, to where they end up teaming up together to bring down the real enemy, which was the Mecha Godzilla. I cannot stand the Mecha Godzilla. It's like it serves no purpose. It's like it's just man showing off its ability to use modern day technology to destroy the earth, to just show off how much power they can have. And I do not like that in movies. And I'm glad that the storyline took the direction that it did. It was so enjoyable to just watch them team up together to bring down this thing that thought that it had a place in the world, you know, to gain control. So that's my thought, my theory on the movie and why Godzilla let Kong live. Thank y'all for watching. Leave your thoughts down below, and I will talk to you soon.